Belle ordered red rose seeds last week. She was excited and went to show them to Claire. Claire became happy and said, "Let's plant them now." Both of them planted the seeds together in the garden. Other inmates watched them and started gossiping about their closeness. On the other side, Q was sitting alone. Dow and Diddy teased her. Q felt hurt because Belle was spending time with Claire. Belle prepared the soil. Claire watched her carefully. Belle said she would check the plants every day. Claire got nervous and shy. Belle asked, "Do you think I'm pretty?" Claire got flustered. Their closeness grew stronger. Claire asked, "Are you not scared of me?" Belle said, "No, you never hurt me." They went to the library and read comics together. They even dreamed of going outside together someday. During cleaning, an inmate shouted, "Is she your girlfriend?" Claire didn't deny it. Belle felt happy inside. At night, Belle returned to her cell. Q was angry and jealous. She shouted that Belle left her for Claire. Q thought Belle used her money to buy things for Claire. Their argument got worse. That night, Claire checked the rose pots. They were safe. She felt warm and happy. She was thinking about Belle. When Claire reached her room, Aunt Fawn was sitting still. Claire tried to wake her, but her body was cold. Aunt Fawn had died. Her medicine bottle was empty. Because of dementia, she had taken all the pills. Claire screamed for help. Claire checked the bottle. All pills were gone. Fawn had taken them again, forgetting each dose. Dementia killed her slowly, not suicide. The report said liver failure from too much paracetamol. Fawn also had diabetes and low blood sugar. She needed care, but the prison failed her. Claire spent the night answering questions. The prison returned Fawn's body to her family. Claire cried. Fawn would see her daughter, but too late. Belle sat in the cafeteria. Inmates whispered about a death. Some talked about past cases of prisoners disappearing near release. Belle felt worried. Something was wrong. Claire screamed in the courtyard. Guards held her. She shouted at the director. She said she had warned him about Fawn's condition. He replied that old people die. Claire said Fawn had Alzheimer's and needed special help. Inmates gathered. The director got tense. He ordered Claire to solitary confinement. Belle tried to reach her, but bullies blocked her path. They mocked Claire and insulted Fawn. Key, Belle's old cellmate, stood with them. Belle felt betrayed. The group told Belle she was alone now. Diddy raised her foot and told Belle to lick it if she wanted protection. Belle froze. Every option meant humiliation. Portia worked in the women's prison. His days were full of small fights. Today, 2 inmates fought over lipstick. The prison gave them cheap, donated lipsticks, and all looked the same. Some women mixed them up, some stole them. The stronger inmates controlled the weaker ones. Portia stopped the argument and took the lipstick away. He promised to bring a new one to calm them. He was 23. He joined the prison because his father, the strict warden, wanted him there. Portia trusted him, even when his father punished inmates harshly. He believed his father's version of events, even when prisoners died under suspicious conditions. One evening, he rested in the dark office and overheard voices. It was his father and a woman. The woman was Dow, leader of a powerful inmate gang. They spoke about illegal items being sold inside the prison. They also talked about Portia's inspections hurting their business. Portia learned his father was involved in corruption with Dow. His stomach tightened. He had always believed his father was strict but honest. Now he knew the truth. His father entered the room and tried to explain. He said every prison had deals like this. He told Portia to close his eyes when things looked wrong and learn how the system worked. Portia felt disappointed but stayed silent. Inside the prison, Belle sat alone. She had bruises on her face after refusing to kneel to the 3D gang. Her friend Q left her and joined the same gang that bullied her. Belle felt abandoned. Her room was quiet. Q had taken all her things and moved out. Belle cried alone on the empty bed. Outside, in a school field, Joe rested after football practice. His classmates watched a leaked video of a woman being abused. They mocked him and asked if the girl was his girlfriend. Joe was disgusted. He hated that they shared videos without consent. In another neighborhood, Natty returned home after a long day of classes. Her mother pressured her about studies, compared her to others, and never asked how she felt. Natty wanted to visit her sister Claire in prison, but her mother refused. She felt shame about Claire and blamed her for ruining the family's image. Natty went to her room, exhausted and guilty, trying to keep up with schoolwork. Claire lay inside solitary confinement again. The room was cold and bright with no privacy. She slept next to a toilet. Food arrived through a slot. Silence and isolation were the punishment. Claire had been placed there twice. She struggled every time, but she had no choice but to endure it.